they should wait for the double. I was like, I know. I thought the same thing. I was like, I'm not going to say anything because I'm like, I'll just let them do it, and I know I've beat them now.
Yeah, well, you fucking... Oh, my God. This is a weird beer. I've never had this before.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
You're not a fan of the better beer?
No.
I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, it's 0 carbs too, so...
All about them carbs, bro.
All about their carbs. Anyway, welcome back to Between Two Halves. Thank you guys for watching, viewing, and subscribing. It's been an amazing week of football. Not an amazing week of football at the same time. Your team did very well. My team did very shit.
Yeah, I think that's about sums everything up. Especially United are fucking terrible. They are fucking stinking.
Yeah, we're way too dog shit.
But I think we'll get into that with listener questions because a lot of you have brought up how shit Man United are.
You love to get my heartstrings, don't you?
We'll start off from Tyler. If you were the manager, what would you do to fix United's problems at the moment? Signings, formation, anything you want. What do you reckon?
I'm on Gary Neville's side right now. I don't know what you fucking can do. At this point, you can buy good players.
The system's broken.
Yeah, you can buy good players, but you can't make them run. The fact that United ran 13.5 Ks less in a game where they're losing and still pass the ball less, that's just hard. That's just people running.
Did you see what Ten Hag made him do the next day?
Yeah. Well, apparently he said he wanted to. I don't know if he did.
I think he did.
Yeah.
Made him run that 13 point, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Extra. Mate,
which is good.
But
yeah, so if anyone doesn't know what he's talking about there, the Ten Hag made the United players train an extra day and then run a 13.5k run.
Yeah, to catch up.
Because that's how much Brentford ran more than United on the weekend.
But like I said, the system's broken.
It's broken.
I think you need to stick with Ten Hag. If he loses the next fucking 5-6 in a row, who the fuck cares? Stick with a fucking coach. I don't think Ragnick was doing such a bad job when he came in halfway through a season last year. No pre-season behind him, and he still was getting some right results.
Yeah,
getting the best out of the team. You just need a striker. Talks are you interested in Vardy now?
Will Vardy come though? Will he? I don't think he'll ever leave Leicester.
Yeah, he's old, but it's a good money grab for 2 years, retire.
Especially when United are just throwing money at people because we need people.
Yeah, you need people. But it would be good for Leicester too because they'll take a money injection.
Yeah, they need the money injection. Since they sold Conte and all that.
Yeah, they got
Madison.
They haven't really sold anyone since them, and they're just not buying anyone.
Is Madison looking to leave?
Newcastle interested, but who knows if
he scored on the weekend too.
He did against us, but that's all right. Yeah, striker's the big problem. Like you just not think. Like he's got caught out shit goals. De Gea normally doesn't fuck up.
I had a chat with this. I had a chat with some boys. So, Lockie and I were away up at the Hunter for a wine tour for the weekend with a group of friends. But I had soccer at 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. So there was 5 of us who got up at 5 o'clock, left the Hunter to go down to our game to be there at 8. Blah blah blah. One of the guys who was driving just said to me as soon as I got up, like, "Don't look at your phone. Just do yourself a favour, don't look at your phone." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Anyway, did it anyway. Hated my life. Wanted to go back to bed. Watched the goals. De Gea's, and we had a chat about it. De Gea, at one point, was probably the best shot stopper in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of his game wasn't that great.
I think his game's changed a little bit under Ten Hag. Like, he's going to be more of a sweeper keeper, pass out a lot. You're going to get caught sometimes for, like, that second goal. You're going to get caught. Yeah. The first goal, mistake, he doesn't really make mistakes.
Yeah.
You're going to get them every now and then. But does that come back to recruitment where maybe you should have got rid of him, kept Dean Henderson? Or...
And who have we got? Who's the old bloke on the bench right now?
Oh, you've Lee Grant. You've still got kicking around. Yeah,
he's still kicking around.
But you know what I mean? Like, or you cash in on De Gea and you go down a different avenue. Maybe you do what an Arsenal did. You literally cull all these players that, they're all right, but they're not building towards the future.
Like Rashi.
Just let him go. Then, did you see PSG interested in him?
And did you see how much?
60 million. Like, 120.
120. I don't know.
He hasn't played well for like 3 seasons.
I'd say he's played well for the last... I reckon he has. And he did well for England as well. I just think he has had injuries. He's had his shoulder injury, and then he also did he do his knee or something at one point?
What makes him think he did well was because all the stuff he did for England as a country in COVID.
His MBE or whatever it was.
Exactly. He was great in that. His performances were never that great on the field in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
120 million, ridiculous. 60 million, I reckon's over for him at the moment.
I think 60 million is good, but that's England tax for sure.
Yeah, but but you just need to cull some players. You need to rebuild. You need to look at it and go, we're sticking with Ten Hag for 2 seasons at least. We're going to give him a shot. Cull whoever the fuck you want. Arsenal got rid of 10 players for free, pretty much.
Yeah.
If you just have to lose out on them players, fucking lose out on them players. Cull, bring in what you need to build for the future and play the system he wants to play to rebuild the system. The problem,
we definitely need to give him some growth time. We haven't given a manager growth time in a long time.
But this comes to United fans. They don't have the patience.
Yeah, and I think I saw a post the other day. It's like, I think United, I'm being punished now for how well I was treated as a kid.
Yeah, 100%. But you look at United fans, they get what they want. Oh, hire Ollie as a full-time coach. You get Ollie. Oh, fire Ollie. You fired Ollie. Oh, sign Ronaldo. Sign Ronaldo. Oh, sign this player. Signed him. Don't sign Arnautovic even though he's made a bid for him. Now they step back from that. If that's part of your plan, fucking stick to it. And just... Yeah. Arnautovic, I don't think would have been a good signing.
No.
But if he is part of the plan that you need, let Ten Hag do whatever the fuck he needs to do
to get it working.
And fans need to be patient. You might not even finish in Europa League this year.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
You go next year, then it's Europa League. The year after that, back in Champions League. The way Arsenal did.
Yeah, the way Arsenal and Arteta did it. It is frustrating, but I don't think I have nothing against Ten Hag at all. It's not... Nah. If United fans are against Ten Hag, you're just...
But you got Liverpool next, pending a loss. And then you've got Southampton after that.
They're not doing too well either.
Yeah, they're true, but they're going to flog yous. If he's come out 4 losses on the trot, which could happen after these performances, you should be calling for his name and telling him to fuck off.
I hope not. So, what was it? Ten Hag's the only other manager to lose their first 2 games in charge of United in the last 100 years was Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that's a good fucking omen.
Is it?
I hope it's a good omen.
Is it?
I hope so.
But like you said, it does come back to the system's broken. Glazers bought the club for 600 million. Oh, not 600 million. They borrowed 600 million to help buy the club back in the day. Then they've turned at $1.5 billion of profit from the club. The club still... Then they've transferred that $600 million debt to the club.
Yeah.
They still owe that money. So they're taking money. They've never put money into the club because the club generates from their fan base enough money to spend money. The system's broken. You need to fix the system.
It's... I keep going back to Gary Neville because he's the most vocal ex-player that we've got, and obviously he's on Sky Sports and he's asked questions after every week.
And to be honest, great pundit.
Great. He had some great valid points, and he's talking about how at this point you blame if the CEO isn't getting a business to work properly, something needs to change. Whether that is new CEOs, new owners, new directors. I don't think we've hired a new sporting director yet.
But the CEO is doing his job. He's making money.
Is it? Not if he's transferred the debt and you're not making money year over year.
They've made 1.5 billion since buying it. They're making money. Yeah. The debt's in the club. It's not on them.
Oh.
They have made the owners wealthy. Or more wealthy than they already were.
The bloody brothers.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go on to the next question.
That was a fucking rant and a half. Sorry. We always go on to United chats just because it's the most topical and the biggest club to go down in the last 10 years.
Funnest. On to a non-soccer related. Woody has said, thoughts on the Ponga incident. So, for anyone that doesn't know the Ponga incident, him and Kurtman got caught in a Newcastle nightclub by a bouncer in the toilets together. Oh no, who knows what they were doing. But Ponga's dad has come out now and said, they had a lot of pre-drinks before and he was...
Well, he just bought a house.
He just bought a house and he was throwing up in the toilet and his mate went in there to help him in the cubicle. What fucking bullshit.
Oh, that's the typical parent ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
My son doesn't do anything wrong. He's a professional athlete.
And he's been out with head knocks and all this.
Yeah.
Don't be racking up, bro.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, he's racking up.
Oh,
100%.
he's 100% racking up. He's on the nose beers.
Yeah.
He's out there with a mate. But he had just bought a house. He's a little bit excited, having some fun. Had too many drinks, and his mate was helping him after he threw up. Shut up, brother.
Just bullshit.
Oh god! But it's not the first Newcastle player to be caught on the nose beers.
No, won't be the last.
And it won't be the last. asking underworld players to stay out of the press and away from trouble in their 2-week break is impossible.
It's when you give dumb fucks a lot of money.
It's so ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. They have no idea. On to the next one. Hey Horn, another United one. Does United need to cut their losses and work on rebuilding rather than big money solutions for the immediate future? Which I think we covered in the last question.
But we both agree.
We both agree 100%. And he's also commented, he also retracts his Jesus comment from the other day and says the man is playing really well. Dude
scored 19 points in fantasy. I should have triple captained that motherfucker.
Shoulda, coulda, didn't. And that could cost you.
Oh, it definitely has cost me.
Okay, on to some audio messages. First one up, Brandy.
Hey fellas at Between Two Halves, hope you guys are having a good night. My one question for you guys is, what do you think about the quote-unquote foul on Kai Havertz in the build-up to Tottenham's first goal on the weekend? Do you think it was a foul? Yes, no. If you can pull up the footage, do so and judge for yourselves. I think it's a definite foul. Gets a player first, in my opinion. But yeah, interested to see what you guys think.
All right, so we had to look at these. We had to look at this clip before the pod before we started the pod. I don't think it's a foul. I think he was caught in his box trying to do something fancy, trying to chip two oncoming defenders inside the box, was going nowhere and basically ran into them and just went to the ground. I don't think it's a foul, but Nath makes a good point here.
I do think it's a foul because I reckon if you do that even outside the box,
the
ref's probably blowing that. But I do think you're a dumbass.
You're dumb for trying it.
Don't try that in the box. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
You try to flick it over him and take 2 layers on. No, bro, just stop. One thing I'd like to comment on that thing, but Brandy, learn to speak properly. Very very stop-start, mate.
I think he was driving, and that was why he couldn't flow properly. But
concentrating on driving there, buddy.
We'll digress.
But yeah, I think outside the box, ref's probably blowing it because you're probably making a meal of it a little bit more. Don't know why the ref didn't give it, but don't do that shit in the box.
Yeah, nah, let's not do that.
Dumb. Lucas, on to Lucas.
If you could pick 2 managers to go in the boxing ring, who would they be? Just because we saw Conte and Tuchel go at it yesterday. So who would your 2 managers be to get in the boxing ring?
Ooh, good question. So anyone who hasn't watched, Tuchel and Conte got into a little...
Look me in the eyes!
got into a little tussle over Conte not looking in Tuchel in the eyes and shaking hands. It was on all game between them. They were fucking...
It was the second one, wasn't it? It was the second little go that had to go to each other.
They had like 4 or 5 in the game, man. At one stage, when Tottenham scored, Chelsea scored their second, Tuchel runs straight
ran past him, yeah.
Celebrating, went and celebrated in front of the Tottenham fans.
Did you see what Conte put out on Twitter after that?
Yeah, I
should have tripped him.
Hey, you're a child, Conte. You're a child. But, it'd be interesting. I don't know.
Dean Anderson? Boxhead?
No, they said coaches.
Yeah, who's the Villa coach who got fucking sacked? The redhead.
Oh, no, I was thinking of Dyche from Burnley. But
no, that's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, yes,
yeah,
Dyche.
Dyche.
Yeah, Dyche.
No, I don't know. In the Premier League at the moment, who you could go. Frankie Lampard and Stevie G would be good just to see.
That wouldn't be a bad one.
It'd be good to see. If Big Sam was coaching in the Premier League, Big Sam Allardyce, I'd have every day of the week. But I wouldn't mind to see Tuchel and Klopp. They're both lanky motherfuckers. And it'd be an interesting little fight.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Dean Smith.
Yeah. But, yeah. That's where I'd go. I'd go Tuchel and Klopp or Stevie G and Lampard.
I reckon Pep's got a little bit of pep in his step. He's a bit crazy. Have you seen him run around?
You'd whack him once and he'd go down. He'd just talk your ear off.
He's got reach, but he's also got reach.
He'd tell you just about the technique you should be using and you should be stepping here when I'm throwing this punch and
David Moyes.
Moyes would have a little bit of go in him.
Just because he's an old
Patrick Vieira.
Oh, no, yeah, Patrick Vieira.
Patrick Vieira would kill anyone.
Why have we not said that?
Actually, Patrick Vieira would kill anyone in a boxing match.
Yeah, all right. Patrick Vieira easily.
100%.
So who we put up against him? I would have put Dean Smith, so it would have been the same weight class.
Yeah, I don't know who you go. I don't know.
They're all too small for him.
Yeah, you like
maybe you put Klopp in here.
Klopp has the like the lankiness about him, but so does Tuchel.
Tuchel's again 3 weight classes down.
Yeah, but Patrick's beaten anyone.
Yeah, I think okay. If we're gonna pick like an out and out winner, it's Patrick.
He's taking them all at once. On to Daniel Sturton.
What are your thoughts on Paddy Power, the UK betting agent, paying out on Ten Hag to be first manager sacked this season? I think it's a bit early to call. I think he'll get a bit of time. What are your opinions?
Wait, they paid him out?
Yeah. So Paddy Power, the betting agent, they have paid out people who bet on Ten Hag to be the first manager sacked already for the season. Ridiculous. I still think, if he lost the next 3 games, Man United could jump at it. But that's still very early to pull the trigger.
Wow. I don't think...
On a top 6 manager.
I also don't think, even if we do lose 4 games in a row, I don't think that's happening. But that is crazy that they paid out a bet after the second game, considering the last... Like the stat I just said before, the last manager to lose their first 2 games for United in the last 100 years was Fergie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Massive.
That's huge.
I think that's
a poor decision. Unless they're doing it for advertising.
There might not have been that many people bet on that.
Maybe that's why they did it. They just wanted the headline.
Advertising, you got the headline.
Free headlines.
But you shouldn't be doing that.
No.
On to Brad Fleming, also Emu.
Hey boys, Emu again. Just wanted to get your thoughts on the new signings at Sydney FC. Jack Rodwell and this new bloke, Joe Lolly. What do you think?
Great names. Just great names. That's all I've got to say.
Lolly's a good signing from Nottingham Forest.
Is he?
Yeah. Bit past it. But,
who's not when they come to the league?
Exactly. Jack Rodwell is a surprise. Playing for Wanderers last season. They gave him that shot to come back after no one really wanted him. And now he's gone there. But, I mean, the A-League just frustrates me.
I can't watch it. That's why when you told me about Rodwell, though, I couldn't tell you how he went up Wanderers.
They got Paul Rattray or whatever the fuck his name is playing in midfield at the moment for him. He's a donkey. He wouldn't make it in the Illawarra comp. He's a donkey.
You don't reckon?
No, he's a donkey. I think not bad signings for the A-League, but it doesn't excite me.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't excite me at all. Brad Fleming again. He's got a long one.
Hey lads, Emu here. Just want to get your thoughts on Manchester United and the goalkeeping mistakes. He looked to me like maybe he was under a bit of pressure from coaching staff, or maybe he'd been fed too many instructions. To play a shit ball out the way that he did, that was horrendous. And that that first goal should have been a save all day. So, do you reckon, is he on the bench next week? Does that put too much pressure on?
I think we touched on a lot of that. I don't think it puts him on the bench because they don't have anything good enough
they got nothing else to put him on the bench.
Go there.
The one thing I would say about the passing out And maybe, yes, there are a bit too many voices in his head, because we saw this last week where they were trying to play it out, and I think that he may have been told that if we're trying to play it out, no one's presenting, you fuck it off. Because we saw this last week where there was a few times that he just kicked it out. Like, didn't even kick it up the line, he just kicked it out.
Yeah.
And I think that after that actually happened, he was getting shit for it online. He may have been in two minds. Do I do it again, or do I try and play this ball out? And I think he played it out and it turned to shit. And the first goal, yes, should have been a save.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be their style. He wants to play out. That's the style. You want to draw the opposition in, so then you can build up and get him behind.
Just play the right foot.
The right ball. You've just got to. He hasn't been doing that for a long time at United, because for a long time he's were a counter-attacking sort of team.
Still are.
And he's a good shot stopper. So it'll just take a little bit to get used to. He's world class still, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think it's benched. He's not benched.
No. On to Steve.
How many more billions do Manchester United have to spend to be good?
I love the United questions.
Put it over it, bro.
So, how many?
The fact that we spent $1 billion and this shit is impressive.
So 2 more billion.
I hope no more billions and we can spend a few million, get the right signings and be okay. But who the fuck knows?
Nah, you're going to have to spend a lot, but...
You reckon a lot?
You need to get rid of players.
Are you saying we have to spend a lot?
Yeah, you have to spend a lot, but you need to get rid of players.
Yeah.
Need a fresh start. Fix the system. We won't get into it again because we had a good one on the first. And the last question was from Butler, and it was on how shit are United.
Oh.
No, sorry, I did forget. There was one other from Eddie. Blackburn have started 3 from 3 in Championship. Do they finally make it back to the Premier League? If not, who do we reckon's getting promoted?
I would love Blackburn to make their way back up.
Same. I think, they got Ben Brereton as well for him up front. Big fan of him. Yeah, Blackburn, I'd love to see Norwich not fucking come back up.
Yeah.
They've just done it too many times, and they haven't won in the first 3 games of the season. Sunderland, sitting in 5th 3 games into the season.
Wow.
Could they come back?
Could they make their way back? That'd
Probably
be a comeback
not,
story.
but
I don't reckon they'll come back this year, maybe the next year.
Nah. I'd like to see
Someone new.
Someone, or at least someone who's been in it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like Nottingham Forest coming up, that's good. Like a Millwall would be good.
A Millwall would be fucking devastating for every stadium ever.
Yep. They would destroy a lot of shit. I would have loved to see Luton Town last year get up. That would have been really nice, but they didn't. Just, someone different. Someone different. I like to see difference.
Blackburn. I like to see Blackburn.
Blackburn would be good. They haven't been up for a long time, so
they've got the stadium for it too.
Yeah. That's listener questions for the week. So good all around questions. Thank you. Keep the United questions coming in.
No, please fucking don't. Please don't.
We'll keep answering them. All right, well, I think we'll get on to games from the week.
Yeah, let's get on to the games from last week. So we had the first game of the week was Villa-Everton, with Villa getting up 2-1 against Everton. It was a great match between old rivals, Lampard and Stevie G. Stevie G got one up him.
Everton, Villa played better than they did last week.
It was looking to be the battle of the relegation. The battle of the sack managers.
Yeah, I still don't know about Everton. Chelsea bid 50 million for Anthony Gordon up front,
and he was unlucky not to get 2 or 3 goals in the last 5 minutes.
He's a good young player.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Everton can hold out keeping him. He's going to be going, I want to go play Champions League football.
Yeah.
I want to be, because they're talking about him being the lead striker.
Really? Well, they need one.
Yeah, well, they're playing Sterling there. Sterling can play there. Havertz can play there.
Yeah.
But,
they got Sterling now. Why would they put him out now striker? Why would they put Sterling on the wing?
Sterling would go on the wing. But, 50 million.
Not a bad chunk of change.
You don't take it. But, good win for Villa.
Good win for Villa.
Everton they're going to stay down the bottom for a long time and be struggling for relegation.
I do think Everton were unlucky not to not to get a goal in the last, like get an equaliser in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. But did you see they had Iwobi playing in the middle?
Yeah, I was surprised. That was weird.
He's a winger.
Yeah.
Can play attacking midfield. Maybe at a stretch. You're not playing him centre of the park.
No.
It's not going to work
Who
out
else
well
they
for
got
you.
there?
Well, they had Decore next to him, and I'm just looking at it. They had Davies on the bench who could have played in that position. They had Ali as well. Other than
I
that,
forgot about Ali.
their bench is not great.
Nah, it's not great.
They Cody did start for him, new signing, but I don't think defense is going to be their biggest problem. I think midfield are probably just bagging some goals is going to be the thing. It's to stay up.
It was a weird game to me. Nothing crash hot. I think the goal, the first goal was a banger.
Oh, Danny Ings.
Danny Ings. It was a banger. He it was a great goal. And then I think Everton's goal was scrappy as.
Yeah, OG.
Yeah, that's
OG.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just a weird game.
It wasn't that interesting, to be honest.
It wasn't interesting. It was the first game of the week, and we were all watching it, and I'm like bored, waiting for the next one. But it is what it is. All right, on to the next game. We had Southampton and Leeds with a 2-2 draw. Didn't watch it.
Rodrigo with a double, with a brace.
Okay, there you go.
Other than that, I said it wasn't really that good of a game either. Leeds having more possession, but it was pretty even. Like both similar shots. Another game that didn't really interest me too much when you look at it. A draw is sort of what I expected.
Yeah.
And
then we had your team, Arsenal versus Leicester, 4-2.
We're going to win the league. I'm going to keep saying it until we lose.
You're going to keep saying it until you lose. That was a good game as well, man. You guys played well. I think
Jesus, 2 goals, 2 assists.
2 goals, 2 assists. Zinchenko fucking killing it on the wing there.
Oh, Martinelli going well.
Martinelli scoring a goal as well.
Good goal too.
Yeah.
We look good.
You do.
Ben White playing right back too suits him. Other than centre back,
you
suits
reckon?
him. Yeah. The problem is, if he wants to get into the World Cup squad, he's not going to get into it.
He's not getting in that spot.
But yeah, Arsenal look good. Like Leicester still looked all right in patches, but they're not going to compete with the top teams. Yeah. And at the moment, Arsenal is a top team.
How long do you think Maddison's going to be there for?
I'll see another one. Newcastle's interested in him as well.
Yeah.
Like
I think he deserves a move. Because who was looking at him at the end of last year? There was a few clubs, and you turned a few of them down.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And I feel like that was a bad decision.
I just think, he needs a probably fresh start, especially if he wants to get into the World Cup squad. I don't think Leicester are going to go that well this year.
No.
Not saying Newcastle's going to do any better, but maybe a fresh start keeps him going up. A couple of injuries he had last year, and it'll just keep him, fresh, keeping him in the mind of the England squad.
Yeah.
So
we had Brighton Newcastle, lackluster game, 0-0.
Yeah. Not that interesting game.
Not that interesting.
We skip straight over that.
Skip over that. City and Bournemouth. I said it right this time.
City and Bournemouth. Look at you go.
I'm learning, guys. I'm learning.
Haaland.
Most efficient striker in the Premier League history.
Wow, not many touches.
Was that a legitimate stat? I don't know if it was.
I think he had 9 touches.
I can say because everyone's saying it was 2, the assist and then the kickoff.
Nah, he had
because he was involved in the build-up of the first goal.
He had 9 touches. Not many.
I feel like he should have been given the assist for the first goal because he was the one who went up, basically won the header against 2 defenders on him, and then De Bruyne carried it and scored.
Yeah.
Isn't that technically an assist?
You mean Gundogan?
The first goal. The De Bruyne goal.
Nah, Gundogan was first.
Sorry, De Bruyne goal.
Yeah.
I feel like
he got an assist.
No, because they only put him down for the Gundogan goal. Which is why I was surprised.
Yeah, true.
Anyway.
City efficient. Efficient's the word. Did it with ease. They're gonna win the league.
Well,
you don't think so?
No,
Arsenal's going to win the league.
No, they're definitely.
Arsenal's going to win the league.
They're definitely going to win the league. But this week there was a lot of goals that came in the first 35 minutes and then nothing.
They've done their job, but they've eased off.
If I'm City, I'm not easing off. I'm especially the early part.
But you can coast.
Especially
rest. You're not giving
These guys
100%. You're going to give 60%.
Yeah, maybe, I guess.
You're 4-0 up.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I wouldn't mind putting a more of a stamp at the beginning of the season, and then the next, like, when you get to like the 4th, 5th games, that's when you start to like, okay.
Maybe you want to put a stamp against a big team.
I guess so. Bournemouth's not a big team, but it was De Bruyne's goal.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh my god,
he's good.
Oh my god,
He's good.
oh my god. I'm telling you, he's the best player in the world.
Does he get Ballon d'Or?
I don't know how he doesn't.
He should.
He definitely should.
He should.
We've got to talk about that. We haven't put that down in the strong sheet. We'll talk about that. But De Bruyne is out and out the best player in the world. Easily. Obviously, you're not a United fan, but fuck me dead, I could watch De Bruyne play all day.
He's all class. Just silky in every aspect. Every aspect.
Give me a centre midfielder who can fucking score and assist the way he fucking does. Oh my god. Anyway, get on the next game and we'll get back to De Bruyne when we get to the Ballon d'Or chat. So then we had Wolves Fulham 0-0 draw as well.
But good result for Fulham.
You reckon?
2 draws. 2 draws.
I mean,
coming
2
up
draws,
from
but I think
Championship. That's good. I think Wolves are going to struggle this year, but
I agree. Adama Traore is back there too.
Yeah, he's back, but
he doesn't want to be there.
He doesn't want to be there.
No. After the preseason he had, how could you have like as good of a preseason as you had with Barca, and then fuck off back to? I don't know. Do you think if they weren't under their registration troubles that they are now,
they would have kept him?
They would have kept him.
No, because I think Xavi wanted to go down a different path.
Right.
I think he wasn't a them signing. Like, it was a loan signing. I think that was more just to fill gaps. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I just felt bad for him because he wasn't like he was playing bad. He was playing well over there.
But yeah, I think Wolves will struggle this year. I said it from the start. I think they're my dark horse to go down.
Dark horse to go down? Yeah. They're right. The next game I don't need to talk about.
No, let's talk about it.
Brentford United 4-0.
4-0 up in 34 minutes.
In 34 minutes.
Great to watch.
It was a good game to
if
watch.
You don't,
if I take my bias out of it, it was a good game to watch.
If you don't want to watch the full game, just watch literally the first 34 minutes. Quality.
Yeah.
Absolute quality.
What burns me as well is that we didn't play bad in the last half either. Like the last half.
No, you kept ball.
We kept ball in the last half to like 60-70%.
Yeah.
And it was just that obviously they're going to park the bus. They're up 4-0. Of course they're going to fucking park the bus.
Yeah.
And we're dog shit. We can't fucking score anyway. But the first 35 minutes from Brentford was phenomenal. Imagine coming up against like being Ericsson, I'm going to a bigger club. Versus fucking losing.
You look at Brentford stats even from last year. They were one of the top teams for shots on target.
Yeah.
Per shots.
Yeah.
That is a good ratio. I think they've really nailed that down to be like, okay, if we get chances, you got to be hit target.
Yeah.
Hit the target. Don't be trying to fucking hit him top mid. Let's hit the target. We'll work it, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, and the same thing happened this week with Bruno smacking it over the bar in the first 10 minutes again.
Yeah.
Like, if he scores that in the first 10 minutes, different game.
Yeah.
I mean, in saying that, Brentford also almost scored off kickoff.
Yeah. McTominay looked terrible when he came on too, just by the way.
Yeah.
I know you like him, but he looked fucking terrible.
I'm starting to not like him.
Like we've talked about before, I don't know what you do with the team
that we've got.
That you got. I don't think Ronaldo helps you up front. And him sulking on the field and chucking his hands up here and there. Like...
In saying that though, that's the 1 out of like 5 that you see. After the first 2 goals, he's sitting there revving the crowd up to get behind him.
What about when all the players
up.
went to clap the fans?
Yes,
and he chucks a dummy fit. Yeah. You go clap, you're away fans.
I do
They
agree.
have made the trip, and he chucks a little hissy fit because I'm bigger than the club.
I do agree, but I mean, like, people do put such a microscope on this guy.
Yeah.
When after the first 2 goals, he's literally there trying to rev up the team. I mean, people don't talk about that. I don't know. I agree with you. Fucker should have gone and clapped the fans if he didn't go do that. That's bad. But he's under a fucking microscope. Poor fuck. Anyway.
Yeah. On to the next game.
Forest and West Ham with Forest getting up 1-0.
Good win.
It's a great fucking win.
Aston Winnie too. Scoring a goal. Good goal. But they've made 15 new signings this year. They've spent like 180 million or some shit like that.
I think they're like third highest paid spending club over the summer.
Well, Lingard's getting paid a fucking mots to be there.
More than everyone else.
Starting, but good start to the season for him.
Great start to the season.
Whether they can keep it up, who knows?
It was the new signing's first game too. He scored, right?
Yeah, Adam Winnie,
Yeah.
Yeah, real good signing.
I think game of the week as well, this one.
Yeah.
Chelsea, the London derby.
Ooh.
Chelsea and Tottenham.
Okay, let's get into it. Got a big thing about this.
All right.
First, Koulibaly's goal. Absolutely class with a volley.
From a centre-back too.
You get that from centre-backs.
Oh, shut the fuck
up. The technique.
It was coming into his chest too.
It was cramping him, and a technique for him to lace it still to get a little bit of curl going away from the keeper. Ooh, baby.
Tidy as fuck.
Ooh, baby.
Tidy.
Baby. And then, yeah, Højbjerg's goal, all right. Reece James scoring a second to take him in the lead, and then Tuchel running down the sideline, getting in fucking shithousery at its best. I love it. The last goal I don't think should have stood.
Mm-hmm.
Cucurella got his hair fucking ripped hard on the corner before the next corner. Then they headed away. They got another corner. That's a card.
Yeah.
And the FA looked at it, and because hair pulling is not in the rules,
you got away with
he's
it.
got away with it.
What?
I don't know how it's just not unsportsmanlike conduct.
That should just be. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he's literally yoinked his head
It's not even
down.
small. It's not even like he put him a little bit. He put him to the ground.
Exactly. You can't do that.
No. That I think I'm with you. That goal shouldn't have stood.
Yeah. And Chelsea should have won. I thought Chelsea played all right. Spurs were filth during the whole game. And don't get me wrong, I love fucking filth.
So was Reece James, but did you see Reece James twice
was
pull down Son? So the first one he pulled down Son in the middle off the ball.
Yeah.
Got a yellow. Second time he did it off the ball in like the 90th minute or something like that. Should have been a red.
Yeah, there was filth for both, but I think Spurs were doing a lot of filth off the ball. They were in their face, getting in there, elbows here, pulling hair there.
Yeah.
Like real shithousery. That is Conte, but.
Yeah.
And it's got him a 2-2 draw, I guess. Well done.
Worked.
I
do like to see Reece James getting yellows because did I say Reece James or TAA?
You said Reece James.
Good. More yellows from Reece James.
But I think there was so many duels in this game. 28 tackles to 25. Like, that is a lot. There was a lot of people taking on. It was a good game to watch. Really good.
Fantastic game.
So, yeah, good game of the week. Real good.
And then we move on to a fucking stinker of Liverpool and Palace with Darwin Núñez thinking he's bloody Zinedine Zidane headbutting. Who did he headbutt?
Anderson at the back.
Headbutting Anderson, getting it red in like very early stages of the game. What was it? Was it not early stages? 57th minute.
It was still early second half.
Still early second half. What the fuck are you doing? You're down 1-0.
I think he's literally just given himself a target for the rest of the season and said, all centre backs, push me, because I'm going to react and I'm going to get fucking sent off.
Yeah.
And Klopp after the game even said, he shouldn't have done it. He's going to get this from every centre. This is the English game.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be able to cope with it. He's literally just put a target on his back.
There's a reason I put Anderson in my fantasy, and this is why. Cause he's a fucking
100%.
little fucking Jack Russell. No, not Jack Russell.
He's
actually a pretty big bloke.
He's pretty big.
He just gets in there and fucking niggles at you the whole game.
I think stupid. But good result for Palace. 1-1.
Vieira.
Liverpool, not a great result, obviously, but
2 draws.
I don't think they have depth to win the league.
They don't. As soon as they got rid of Mane.
They really don't. Like, you look at their bench. Here we go. So their bench, they've got Badger Tick. No idea. Hendo's all right. Adrian's a good backup keeper. Clark, a young kid. Vandenberg, a young kid. Carvalho, new signing, young. Gomez is good. Keita's good. And Tismarcus is average as fuck at left back.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much depth going on there.
There
I
ain't
know they've got a
nothing
couple
there.
out injured, but I don't think there's enough depth to win the league.
What is Rachel making? Jesus. Yeah, it's not enough depth. Zaha getting another goal. Love to see ex-United players scoring against Liverpool.
Yeah, big fan.
Big fan.
But that was the games of the week.
Games of the week. And I think... How did you go in the tipping comp?
That's what I was about to bring up. So
I fucked up.
I only got 3. I did not do well.
I got 2. But in my other comp, on another app, I did different... I picked more draws.
Yeah.
And I got all those points. So I ended up on like 5 or 6 points. So
I've looked at it for this week. I've got like 5 draws, I reckon.
5 draws, you reckon?
There's a lot of draws this week. We'll get into that in a bit. But Matty Butler, 7 right this week.
Ooh.
It's a good result. Marty Savage, after dominant last week, only 4 right this week.
Still on top, but
Still on top. So overall, Marty's on top with 13, tied with Bisho, 13. Butler close behind at 12. I'm the highest out of us on 9. Newman's on 8.
I'm on 7.
You're all the way down there on 7.
I mean, I'm about 17th out of, 25. Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm 17th, but in saying that, like, what is it? Between 4th and 17th is 3 points.
Yeah.
That's 3 games. That's not much. So, let's see if it opens up this week. But, yeah. My other comp, I did a lot better because I picked more draws, and I was upset that I didn't pick more draws because I picked the Newcastle draw, I picked the Leeds Southampton draw, and the other one as well. So
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Let's get into the games for this week.
games for this week. Where is round 3? Let's go. All right, Tottenham Wolves.
Spurs.
Spurs for sure.
Spurs should win this by a couple.
And we're putting the margin. I'm gonna put 1.
I'm putting 2.
You're putting 2.
2's the go.
You're being better at margins than me, so I'm gonna copy you. Let's go 2. Copy that. All right, so we got Tottenham, and then we got Palace, Villa. I'm gonna go Palace off the back of last week's game.
Ooh, I'm going Villa.
You going Villa?
All right.
Uh,
Stop the pop for a minute.
all right, and we're back. I don't know if we want to talk about what just happened, but
We don't.
we don't. All
We
right,
don't.
Too easy. I'll go clean it later. I think we're up to the Palace Villa game. I went Palace. You went
I went Villa.
Villa.
Yeah. Villa every day of the week.
All right. Everton and Nottingham. I went draw.
Yeah, draw.
Draw.
Draw as well. Both teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fulham Brentford. I went Fulham.
Come Brentford. Come on a
Brentford.
4-0 win
Mitrovic.
against
I want Mitrovic to get a
middle
couple-
of the
couple
table
goals.
team. I think they can, beat Fulham, a lower team.
All right. We're at Leicester and Southampton.
Leicester.
Draw.
Draw?
I went draw.
I was thinking draw, but I'm going to give Leicester the benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt. All right. And then we've got Bournemouth and Arsenal.
Arsenal. By at least 3.
Yeah, I think it's going to be at least 3.
At
Coming off the
least.
back of losing 4-0 to City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good couple of weeks for Bournemouth.
Good couple of weeks of Bournemouth. Leeds, Chelsea. I've gone Chelsea.
Chelsea as well. Chelsea should romp home.
Hope so. And then Hammers and Brighton. I've gone Hammers.
I reckon this is an interesting game. I gone draw.
I was close to going draw.
Brighton are good. West Ham are good too.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I think they're going to edge it out.
Yeah.
I think because I think they're going to edge it out.
Yeah. West Ham just need a striker. Antonio's not your answer.
Yeah.
He buzzes around, but he doesn't bag enough goals.
Hopefully they bag goal for this week, so I don't
Yeah.
have to. I'm not wrong. Then we got Newcastle, City.
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 Yeah.
And then Liverpool and Man U. Where'd you go?
Liverpool, obviously.
I went draw.
Like, I know our polity is normally a shit can Liverpool. Whoa. You went draw.
I went draw.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope.
Wow.
Again, take my
You're going to bounce. You're going to bounce.
take my bets around United with a grain of salt because I'm too emotionally attached. I hope they got the shit kicked out of them this week. That they've gone to this game. They're going to get, I think, the best result that they could possibly get, even if they were fit, with the squad we've got.
So what?
Would be a
2-0
draw.
loss.
Would be a draw. Would be a draw. And then the way that Liverpool have played the last 2 weeks, been absolutely shit. Haven't been their normal self. I don't think they're coming back off it. I think Klopp's going to be the same training sessions. He's not going to be kicking them up the arse. And I think it's going to be a draw. I think.
It's a good theory, but nah. Liverpool by at least 2.
All right, fuck you.
By at least 2.
All right. Well, there's the games of the week.
That's the games of the week. Everyone get on. Remember to tip as well. So
if you haven't already, join our tipping comp. It's I tip footy, and the details are all on Instagram. We'll post another post about it. But comp's name is Between Two Halves. Go find that, and the password is Between Two Halves with a capital B and a capital H, all one word.
Easy as it. Do we want to talk about...
What is that?
I don't know. Easy as it.
You didn't want me to call that out, did you?
Easy as it. No. Easy as it. That's my new motto.
That's your new motto? You're going to get tatted on your neck?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Maybe across my forehead.
Yeah, right above the eyebrow.
Or behind my ear looking at me.
Oh, a few eggs.
Do we want to talk about Barca? Another week, another Barca chat?
Another Barca chat. How have they registered everyone?
So they've registered everyone but Conte.
Oh, well.
So I don't know what he's going to do.
Poor bastard.
They still need to make more revenue. They have sold more TV right deals.
More assets.
They are going to crumble in a couple of years so bad.
And if PK and
Busquets are both playing for free.
Basically, if for the amount of money they had to get cut to be able to sign those players.
They are paying for free.
What's I'm saying? The amount of money that, I don't know if it was like confirmed yet, but the alleged amount of money they would have to, the calculated amount of money they were going to have to take a pay cut for to sign all those players effectively meant that they paid for free for the next year. Ridiculous. Especially after how much they've done for the club.
They are rich. So they probably don't need the money.
He's got Shakira's money, but fuck.
But, like, yeah, I don't know. Technically, they're probably still getting paid. They still get trips paid for them from Barca.
Oh, they'd have to. There's no way they're paying for their own travel.
They never pay food. They never pay anything like that.
I can say, surely it's all backhand stuff now, where it's like, you're not paying for anything. We're paying for your rent or whatever you're doing.
100%. Like, you're not accepting it publicly. I'll take 0. Yeah, 0's good. So,
what's De Jong doing?
Who the fuck knows? Chelsea is supposedly still interested. He's still digging his feet in the sand and wanting to get his money he's owed. I don't think he wants to move to the Premier League. It'd make a lot of sense because Chelsea have said they'd pay for it. I think United at one said they'll pay you an extra bit.
They said they paid for the whole thing?
Yeah, so I just don't know if he wants to move to the Premier League.
Maybe not.
He's probably happy over there. He's just signed there. A couple of years ago. Like
his wife would be happy loving it over there. I don't know.
You're getting paid a mozza, you know?
Well, poor PK, poor Busquets.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And the way they've treated him.
Dog shit.
Who cares? Yeah. I know that he's supposedly seeking legal action because Barca came out and said, we're seeking legal action on you because you signed a contract that we made illegal.
That we illegally made. Like, how the fuck is that my fault?
Yeah. So, yeah, and I know he's seeking legal action saying that all the stuff in the press is from Barcelona.
Yeah,
to try to force him out.
Did you see the clip I put up on our story the other day?
Yeah.
Of people screaming at De Jong saying, fuck you, play for free?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No one plays for free except for Busquets and PK.
God.
But it's your job, you're young. Fucking, you got a deal, you fucking...
Get the money, get that bag. Get that 100%. Bag. What if he does his ACL and then plays again?
Yeah, and to be fair, if he doesn't want to come to the Premier League, that's his decision.
His prerogative.
Yeah. So, yeah, Barca chat.
Barca chat, done for another week.
Go on.
How do you feel about the Chelsea number 9 curse?
Yeah, no, don't get number 9 if you go there.
100% confirmed, isn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't go. Yeah, you don't get the 9.
Lukaku leaves, goes to Inter Milan on loan, kills it, comes back, does dog shit, goes back to Inter Milan, scores in his debut. Timo Werner goes back to Osby Leisberg, scores on his an amazing fucking goal in the first 35 minutes.
Was it a 35-yard banger or the one where he
breakaway? The breakaway. Well, they're both 2 games in a row. Oof. Both great goals.
Oof.
Like,
He can score. I would have kept him.
that's what it's
I
a
would have
curse.
kept him.
They need to burn that jersey. They need to retire it.
Yeah.
No one should get that jersey at Chelsea.
Nah, Chelsea's... Yeah. If you go in there as a striker, pick fucking 74 or something.
Some fucked up number.
Don't go the
Pick
9.
your birthday.
Don't go the 9.
Yeah. Dog shit. Poor Timo Werner and Lukaku. I don't know.
On to better things.
On to better things, that's right. And then we get onto the A-League and how bad A-League are. Western United,
Current A-League champions
current A-League champions.
losing
I
to
forgot about that.
Bonnie Rig, White Eagles.
No. You're going to fucking get a lot of hate
Sydney
for that.
United.
Sydney United, brother.
Sydney United.
Yes.
We'll do that again. I was going to say same, but no.
No, definitely not same.
No.
You'll get flares thrown through this window, brother.
Yeah, massive result. And if that doesn't tell you why there isn't a second division, like, makes no sense. If a team from National League in one of the states
And arguably one of the lesser national leagues.
and it's the
Isn't it like Melbourne, Brisbane, and us?
nah, it's Melbourne us.
Okay.
Then Brisbane, but
Anyway, well, there you go. Still the second largest
still
one.
second, and it's still a very good league. But Sydney United aren't even pulling up trumps like in
Yeah.
the league.
Yeah.
Like,
Marconi's killed them this year.
yeah, if they can do it, there should be a second league.
Yeah.
And you need to have, this brings in the second league, where you need to have that
Promotion,
jeopardy,
relegation.
where there's promotion relegation, so teams coming last, they're playing different styles of football. They're
Yeah.
not just going out there all the time playing the same shit because they're like, oh well, we
we
lose,
s-
it doesn't matter.
We see it every year. Championship football is very different to EPL football. and
Yeah,
it happens every time.
exactly.
But in saying that, they are making strides to get there next year.
Yeah.
They're combining the leagues, making larger League 1, League 2, League 3.
Mm.
And in the attempts to get that all sorted out in every MPL across the nation to eventually then merge and it's like back to like
Yeah.
a national league system.
The FFA don't want to do that, but because they don't want teams with ethnic backgrounds in the A-League. That's why they didn't put them
You
in
reckon
the
that's
first.
why?
That's why they didn't put them in the first
why
place.
wouldn't they put, if that was the case, wouldn't that have been an easy shout to put Wollongong in then?
Not necessarily. Wollongong has a big Macedonian background.
Do they?
They have Macedonian. They're not
A Masso club.
Masso club or anything, but they did have that Macedonian sort of crowd
Injection.
back in the day. But I just don't think they want the ethnic ones. And if they put in Wolves, then they would have had to put in Sydney United and all these other ones.
Yeah.
I don't think they want that.
They mustn't. That's the only logical
It's
reason.
stupid. So stupid. But I do understand the thing where if we do... I think we do need a second league. But if we do put in a second league, that is going to draw fans down from other A-League teams at the moment.
Yeah.
And numbers aren't great.
Numbers aren't great. They're better than the NRL though.
No.
I think so.
No.
NRL
They pack out stadiums. They pack
No,
out...
they don't.
They pack out
NRL
Brookie.
No.
They'll pack out Win.
NRL
They'll
will,
pack out Win. They'll pack out Brookie.
I reckon NRL get more
They pack
numbers.
out Suncorp.
I reckon they get more numbers online. More numbers on TV. They don't get more numbers to the field. I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. You
I
keep
saw-
talking.
I saw-
I'm Googling this.
I saw a game the other day where I think it was the
Average A-League attendance.
I saw a game the other day and it looked like there was no one in the crowd. I'm like, how the fuck is this the national sport? Or at least the national sport in New South Wales. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
A-League
I fucking hate that
attendance
sport.
2005. Fucking no, last year. Let's go last year.
Alright, while Nate's looking that up.
2021.
But yeah, it was good for Sydney United. Good comeback win in extra time. It was 2-2 at full time and ended up being 4-2. So it was a good win. Good win from the boys from Western Sydney. What'd you find?
Okay. So, average attendance this year in the rugby league, 14,834.
Yep.
The average for the A-League last season was 5,327.
Okay, whatever. You
almost
win.
triple.
You win.
Triple.
All right.
Told you.
Doesn't seem like it, but whatever.
And that's what I mean. If they do that, are they going to draw from?
Yeah.
You're going to have Sydney United fans, Bonnyrigg, Wolves fans, all that come
back to their local.
back to their local because that's where they're at, which is I think is great. But then they're not going to pack out stadiums.
Yeah.
Which then do you just not play at the fucking massive stadiums?
Go back, play it like
mini stadium.
yeah.
Sydney, if Sydney United played at their home ground and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marconi used to play there back in the day. You know what I mean?
Club Italia.
Yeah. What? Seats 5,000?
It's enough for now.
That's enough.
Yeah.
You're not getting that attendance. Average attendance is that.
Yeah. Yeah. Look,
so
it's all right. But yeah, it was great for MPL. It was good to see them mix it up with the current A-League champions. And I do have to say, I think the FFA, not FFA, is it still called FFA, but then Australia Cup at the same time? FFA, Australia Cup.
FFA, Australia Cup.
Yeah. I think they fucking listened to us. Did you see the new pre-game at Sydney United?
Did. They had someone doing pre-game at the Sydney United game.
And halftime and post-game.
That was our fucking idea. Get us on it.
Yeah. It was one of the guys from Claude's network.
Yeah.
He's part of the plan, the B team. They've got their own podcast called the B team. Yeah, he did a great job.
Well,
I think he did a good
get us. We're the A team. Fuck them B teams off.
Nah, let's get us around it. Get us part of the network.
Get us.
We'll do all the games.
So yeah,
have fun. Anyway, yeah, it was good to see that. I think we should move on to the Ballon d'Or.
Okay. So Messi has not been nominated.
And Ronaldo has.
Yeah. Yeah.
How?
I'm not sure. I
don't know if I agree with either of them being there this year.
I did talk
Messi
about Messi's stats thing.
That's what I'm saying. Messi more than Ronaldo. But yeah, where's the thing? I've got it here.
Yeah, I think it's Ronaldo shouldn't be in there. I think De Bruyne is a big one to win it. Courtois is in the mix too.
When's the last? Have we ever seen a keeper win it?
A keeper won it. Did Oliver Kahn win it?
You tell me.
Oh, I've got a feeling. Or maybe it was Gigi Buffon.
I think Buffon did win it actually.
Yeah, maybe. It is very rare a keeper wins it. It's pretty much a goal scorer and an assist thing. Defenders don't win it. Yeah, I think it's Messi should be in there. Messi's numbers last year were still good.
Okay. I agree with Messi being there. You know what, Messi? Okay, I take back what I said. Messi should be there. Ronaldo maybe at the bottom of the list because he did bag a lot of goals, but
not that many.
Not that many compared to his last couple years. I'm trying to find the list. Okay, here we go.
So Neymar's not in the list either,
which is criminal.
Did you see Mbappe on the weekend?
Oh yes, how the fuck
shoulder Messi and then go over and tell Neymar to fuck off the penalty because I'm taking it. Ooh, and then the disrespect.
Stopped running.
Yeah,
halfway down the line, just stopped running, shrugged his shoulders, and started walking on a counter attack because he didn't get the ball when he wanted it. If he does that in Pep squad, he's on the bench for 10 weeks.
Oh, the disrespect he showed for Messi and Neymar, and yes, Messi and Neymar might be not over the hill completely, but they might not be as good as you. Show some fucking respect. Neymar went to PSG before they were fucking cool.
Neymar has scored 5 goals and 5 assists or something in the first 3 games.
Yep.
He's killing. I was thinking about it today. He is so criminally underrated and always
so good.
Has been.
He's so good.
He's been one of the most entertaining footballers for the last 10 years. Yeah. And he's always been snubbed because he's been playing around some of the best players in the world. But he's been one of the most entertaining players in the world. He has carried Brazil through some of their hardest years. Yeah. To multiple Copa Americas, multiple Olympic gold medals. He's a freak, dude. He's criminally underrated. I would love to see him.
He's underrated. I think he's
underrated.
I think he's more got hate on him for diving and stuff.
there is that aspect.
But he gets kicked the fuck out of
He
too.
gets kicked the fuck out of because he's so fucking razzling. Like,
But like, they're big omissions. I reckon if I could pick, looking at the list, if I could pick 4 players for it to be out of, Courtois should be in there.
yep.
Going down, Son.
Son has to be up there.
He should be in the top 3.
Has to be up there.
Then we'll go
De
to
Bruyne.
Cancelo and De Bruyne.
Cancelo, De Bruyne.
I reckon that would be my thing. Premier League
I'm-
players struggle to win it.
They struggle to win it. I would maybe switch out Cancelo for Mane.
Nah. Benzema?
Oh, sorry, Benzima has to be up there.
Yeah.
Swap out, Cancelo
Yeah.
for Benzema.
Yeah.
I still hate the way you say Benzema.
Benzima.
Benzima.
He should probably be in the mix, but I'd like to see a keeper win it. Yeah, but Son's a very dark horse for it.
He's the dark horse for it.
If I was having a little tickle on the bed, and I'd be on Son.
You heard it here first, put it on Son, but I would love to see De Bruyne win it.
And it'd be nice for Tottenham to win a trophy. So I guess that sort of counts towards them. They might claim that.
They will claim that. They'll say they've won one
100%.
trophy. If either Kane or Son win it, because Kane's
Kane's not going to win it.
He's not going to win it.
He's in
Kane's
it,
in
but
there.
yeah.
But if either of one of them win it, they're claiming that trophy
Yeah.
and they're chucking it in their cabinet. He's not taking it home. He's
Oh,
in
no.
their
You've
cabinet.
got to leave this here. It's the only thing we have.
It's the only thing we have for the last 20 years. Have we got anything else to talk about this week?
No, I think that's about it. I think that's a good wrap.
I think that is a good wrap. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for listening, watching, whichever one you did. If you'd like to help us out, please go share this pod around with your friends. Give it someone. Tell them to watch it. Even if they listen for 5 minutes. It is what it is. But we're also constantly posting on YouTube now. We have got some ideas for some more content coming up. And we're going to start getting... I don't know if I'll say this, but what the fuck I'm going to say. We're going to start getting some guests to come in, do some interviews on some prominent people in the... At least New South Wales football. Players who have gone overseas, players who have stayed here, coaches, that sort of stuff. There's some good content coming up.
Yeah, 100%. So get on, give us a listen, and have a good one.
What do you say? Tell your mum I said hi or something?
Tell your mum I said hi. I'll tell your dad I said hi.
Tell your dad I said hi.
Tell your dad I said hi. Peace.
Peace. Oh, fuck it. Peace.